How you doing, Scotty Bear? Back with another video. This video about I read more Antiwork, one of my favorite threads on Reddit, and I could relate with a lot of anti-work because one, I am very anti-work. However, I do work hard at the things that I want to. Let's start reading. Stop saying money doesn't buy happiness to people that can't afford healthcare or rent. I can't afford healthcare. I mean, the cost of healthcare is science fiction, and I have none. The last time I went to the hospital, I literally went bankrupt. That is not exaggeration. I mean, I was unable to pay the $17,000 for 5 hours that they told me nothing. Actually, they took a drug test and asked me 3 questions. That's not an exaggeration. Let's continue reading as I digress from healthcare. I mean, it's just nowhere possible for me to afford this. I actually go to Mexico to have my dental work done. Otherwise, I would surely have no teeth. That is the truth. My favorite part about having a job is assuming you're fired every time your boss calls you into the office. A job isn't what it used to be. I mean, there is never been a more clear moment in time. I mean, my dad retired from the position he's in. And I only bring this up as an example because I think most people are in my position where you're lucky if you go a couple years with a regular paycheck, maybe. That's true. I definitely feel about that. All right, let's see here. Let me push that on there. Sorry, let me straighten up the frame and continue reading. Let's see here. I'm fully on board with the anti-work group. However, it's interesting that this is what the Republicans have labeled as the problem to their situation, and the remedy is to axe these benefits, maybe even for people that need them, in a way to nudge them off to find a job. So I don't particularly love that. So next thing here is, this is the most scathing critique of capitalism I've ever seen. If hard work pays, show me a rich donkey. These guys are amazing. They're amazing. They will truly make you want to quit tomorrow. Actually, my situation with the do not work is not so much do not work. I mean, it's a multi-tiered type situation, because the other problems over here is literally you're on the clock. You're paying rent, you're paying utilities, actually, I own my car, and from doing my taxes, kind of, I mean, I pay to have a car that I own. It's not the same value. I look back and I own a fairly decent used car. I, make repairs, registration, car insurance, which I have never had DUI. I don't even drink. Haven't even been pulled over and pay way too much for insurance. It literally cost me like $350 a month to drive a car that I own. So my argument, as much as the job is clearly a waste of time, let's face it, that's the beauty of the anti-work situation. Actually, I feel like the problems that exist for people not returning to jobs is really learning from the pandemic how little money is actually worth, because we're all kind of dangling, and it's frightening. But however, that is the treadmill that exists for the working people. I mean, people that drive 100 miles into work. I know people in California, maybe not 100 miles, but it might as well be 100 miles in traffic, going to work every day for a cheap gold watch when they retire, that may not even, retirement as a concept may even not exist by the time you get to 62. More anti-work. Thank you again for watching. Have a wonderful Saturday night.